Ladies and gentlemen, dear followers, today I would like to speak about something that many people see as a sport. Some see as self-defense, and others see as competition. But in reality, martial arts are far more than punches, kicks, or victories. Martial arts are a way of life, a path of self-discovery, discipline, and personal transformation. When people hear the words martial arts, they often imagine fighting, aggression, or physical strength. They picture intense battles and powerful techniques. But the true essence of martial arts does not begin in combat. It begins within the individual. The first opponent every martial artist faces is not another fighter, it is themselves. It is the voice that says, "I am too tired." It is the doubt that whispers, "I cannot do this." It is the fear of failure, embarrassment, and pain. Martial arts teach us to confront these inner obstacles. Every training session becomes a mirror, reflecting our weaknesses and our potential at the same time. The dojo, the gym, or the training hall becomes a laboratory where character is built through effort and perseverance. One of the greatest lessons martial arts teach is discipline. Discipline is waking up when motivation disappears. Discipline is practicing the same movement thousands of times, even when progress feels invisible. It is understanding that mastery is not created through intensity alone, but through consistency over time. In a world that seeks quick results and instant success, martial arts remind us that true growth is slow, patient, and earned. You fall, you fail, you struggle, and then you rise again, stronger, wiser, and more humble. A true martial artist understands that losing is not the opposite of winning. It is part of the journey toward improvement. Every mistake becomes a teacher. Every challenge becomes an opportunity. Martial arts also cultivate humility. No matter how skilled you become, there will always be someone faster, stronger, or more experienced. This realization does not weaken the practitioner, it grounds them. It teaches respect. Respect for teachers, training partners, opponents, and most importantly, respect for oneself. The bow before and after practice symbolizes something powerful: gratitude. Gratitude for learning, for growth, and even for the opponent who helps reveal our limits. Contrary to popular belief, martial arts do not create violent people. In fact, they do the opposite. They teach control. A trained martial artist understands the responsibility that comes with strength. The greatest victory is not defeating another person, but avoiding unnecessary conflict. True strength lies in calmness. The most dangerous fighter is often the calmest one, not driven by anger, but guided by awareness and control. Martial arts teach us to breathe under pressure, to think clearly in chaos, and to act with intention rather than emotion. These lessons extend far beyond the training floor. The focus developed during practice improves how we work, study, and interact with others. The patience learned through repetition helps us face life's long-term challenges. The resilience built through physical hardship prepares us for emotional and mental struggles. Martial arts also cultivate balance, not only physical balance, but balance in life. Strength must be matched with compassion. Confidence must be balanced with humility. Power must coexist with responsibility. Another important truth is that martial arts are not about becoming better than others. They are about becoming better than the person you were yesterday. Each belt earned, each skill learned, is not an end point, but a reminder that learning never stops. The journey of martial arts has no final destination. Even masters remain students, constantly refining their technique and deepening their understanding. Through years of training, practitioners begin to realize something profound. Martial arts are less about fighting and more about living. They teach us how to face fear with courage, how to remain steady during uncertainty, how to continue moving forward despite setbacks. In life, just like in training, we will all be knocked down at some point. Failure, disappointment, and hardship are unavoidable, but martial arts teach us one essential principle: getting up is always a choice. The martial artist stands again, not because falling is impossible, but because resilience has become part of their nature. Ultimately, martial arts shape not only stronger bodies, but stronger minds and kinder hearts. They transform aggression into discipline, fear into confidence, and chaos into clarity. They remind us that the greatest battle we will ever fight is the battle for self-mastery. And when we begin to master ourselves, our emotions, our reactions, our thoughts, we discover a deeper form of victory, a victory that doesn't depend on trophies or applause, but on inner peace and personal growth. So, martial arts are not merely about learning how to fight. They are about learning how to live with honor, discipline, courage, and respect. They are about becoming calm in the storm, focused in distraction, and strong without arrogance. And in the end, the true martial artist is not the one who defeats others, but the one who continually improves themselves, walking a lifelong path toward excellence. Thank you.